Good morning from Manchester, everyone. Today I'm going to take you somewhere dark and dangerous. To my bunker. It's actually just my storage. The shit hits the fan, or just extra storage, whatever, you know. I'm collecting for about 2 months now. It's got a few tins down there. That's down here. Because you never know when you're going to need it. You're going to need some protein. Or like a Frey Bentos. You can't beat a Bentos. And I've also got some water up there that's been filtered. I've got loads of dried food. Lots of black beans, lentils, shitloads of pasta, noodles, mash. It's like pretty much some of it's processed, but you know, it's okay. It keeps things that you need to add water to, you know, like oats, tin stuff, preserves, not many preserves, cleaning products, sanitizing products and household products in there. Not got really far with those yet. Got a water carrier there, got some bum wipes in case we don't have leaves. Soap, which I never use, but it can come in handy for other things, you know. Salt, tea bags, coffee, things for the birds that I use regularly anyway. So, you know, it's good to stock up on things, even if you only have to buy a few things. Sorry to take this lolly out of my mouth. You only need to buy a few things every week, and it soon stocks up. And next thing, I'm going to get a few more bits of medical stuff and some solar powered power banks. I've got power banks anyway, and batteries, you know, because I'm always running short of batteries. Candles, I've got. I make my own candles. I've got a ton of candle wax. So anyway, let's go here and I'll show you the garden. And look at this. We do not have a whiteout sky. The sun is out today. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's just starting to get cloudy. But it's lovely and warm. So I'm going to show you some of the vegetables that I'm growing and how to pollinate them, because you know, if you just plant a vegetable, it won't always grow, and fruit for you give you the veg that you need, especially if there's not a lot of wind about, or if you're indoors especially. So you need to sort of pollinate or sex the flowers. And first one that I'm going to show you is a courgette, which is a zucchini, I think, in America. Okay, if you can see here, there's one here, but it had a flower on the end and it's fell off because it's not been pollinated, so it's a dud, or a gherkin maybe. But I'll tell you the difference between the male and female flowers. Alright, these are male flowers, long and thin, phallic. The shorter ones that have the fruit, the womb, are female. You know, it's as simple as that. Male, female. And if you need to pollinate them yourself, you kind of have actually I've got one down here. That's what I made earlier. It's the flower that fell off the female earlier. You need to pollinate them yourself, and you're going to do that just by tapping over the top, or giving it a little bit of a poke, bit of the old in out, whatever. But that's how you do it anyway. So, and oh look what I did. I was going that much, I just did that. No, I didn't really, I got it from the farmer's market. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a little bit different, but they can be equally as hard to pollinate sometimes if you've got them inside anyway, or if you've got them in a greenhouse. You can see that flower there, and you can see how the petals are all splayed back and the stamen is sticking out to the left. Now if you take something like a Q-tip or a cotton bud and you sort of rub it round the petals that are back, and then you put it on the stamen. So basically you just like sort of going all the way around and rubbing it on the end bit, and that's how you pollinate tomatoes. And the same with a pepper. You can see the petals all splayed out and the stamen sticking out in the middle. You know, it's just that the pollen needs to get from those petals that are exposed and open to the stamen that's waiting, you know, that's all you need to do. I've got one or two down here, only small, but I'm gonna first go with them. So that's peppers and tomatoes and courgettes. I'm not sure how to prune all my sprouts. Cabbage, radicchio, and broccoli. It takes another year for it to grow. I've got some weed there, it's growing, that hasn't pollinated. I've not tried to do anything with it. I want to get the CBD oil or the CBD off it and ingest it. I'm gonna start taking it, and the way that I'm planning on doing that is by taking the leaves off in bunches, drying them out, sticking them in a blender, grinding them right down and putting them in capsules and having them at night before I go to sleep. I used to be a massive weed smoker years ago, you know, and I stopped for such a long time. It just didn't have, it was too intense for me, you know, but life's so intense now. It can't get more intense and I can handle it. But you know, each to their own, isn't it? But everything that grows is there for a purpose. It's there to heal you. Don't need anything else. Don't need all the synthetic stuff that we get from, you know, from Big Pharma, from the doctors. They don't give a shit about us. I've got some heather growing here. I'm going to do something with that as well. I kind of like mangled it a bit this morning. I took a big chunk out. It just happened. It just broke. I broke it. Over here I've got some lettuce that aren't doing so good. We've had like loads and loads of rain these past couple of weeks, so, and I've left them out because that's been waterlogged in the garden. This one's not doing too bad. I think this is like a little gem. So you know what you do, like it when you want to start eating it, you just take from the outside and work your way in, and it'll just keep growing for ages. But I've not took many off it, and you can see it's getting a bit yucky in there. These are icebergs. It's my first time growing these. I didn't research them or anything, so they're a bit fucked as well. But you know, you live and learn. You can see it's starting to bunch and do its little thing. And this one's a good example as well. So again, take some of the outside ones off, and I think I needed to space them out a bit more as well. But it's just trial and error, and it's good fun. Now I've got more tomatoes in here. See some of the open flowers, and dun dun dun, that's my first tomato. Yeah, that's my first tomato. And I've still got shitloads of rhubarb. Absolutely growing loads. My kiwi, that's not going to fruit this year. It's only its second year from seed, so it won't. The strawberries are interesting. They're later than they were last year, but they've really perked up these past few days. I'll show you something about strawberries you might not know. I hope you can see this alright. Let me just... Have I zoomed out? I don't even know. The sun's right behind me, so... And it's lovely.